Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to Dice Club. In our previous installment, our brave, fungus-covered heroes warded off a pack of pretty gnarly rats, only narrowly escaping with their lives. After this dubious encounter, they wandered the sewers, searching for the exit. They found a ladder, lit by moonlight, that was guarded by a figure who revealed his name to be Remy. After befriending Remy, they went up the ladder and out of the sewers. Running away from the castle, Demetrius did a fallen thing with his sword, and they escaped to freedom. What lies ahead while they lie their heads in the grass? See what I did there? It's wordplay. Let's see what happens next.
So, the 7 of you are far enough away from Shiftstone now to be out of danger. Now, what's funny?
We're just so relieved to be out of danger.
I was doing a mime bit, but it turned into the Macarena.
Wow. So we're back to just square one, huh? We're just doing fun dances.
You were the one who pointed it out. You were the one who pointed it out.
I didn't do it.
Okay, but you're the one doing it. What?
I was doing it silently. Silently.
Okay, the 7 of you are far enough away from Shiftstone to be out of danger. Okay?
Awesome. Great.
It's the middle of the night.
Starts doing the Macarena. I'm joking.
Okay. All right. It's the middle of the night. What are y'all doing?
Going the frick to sleep. This is a child-friendly podcast, and we don't curse.
Are you sure about that?
Yep. Nobody has ever cursed on this podcast.
Are we in
I'm
the
staying
woods?
the fuck away.
Or, like in a field?
You're okay. Why don't you, Marsh, make a perception check?
To see whether I'm in a woods or a field.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Actually?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold
All right.
on.
So.
Wait. Hold on. Perception. 23.
Okay. So you're in a clearing. There isn't like the tall grass around you like there was when you like arrived. So you're in a different like part of the area. You can see that there's a mountain range to your left with a forest kind of like leading up to the side of it, and ahead of you, and like from the right in that direction, there's like nothing but open space for miles, which you can easily see from the hill that you are atop. And Demetrius and Kajuka are kind of away from you, talking in hushed voices, but with your 23, you can hear Kajuka and Demetrius talking in like hushed voices, and you hear Demetrius say, it's been 12 years, we don't know if it's still safe. And you hear Kajuka say, it's our only option at this point. Where else would we go? Yeah, so what are you doing?
Are they just talking, or are they talking and like holding something? This is kind of a weird question, but I'm curious.
They're just kind of like away from the 5 of you, huddled a little bit, talking. I don't think they're holding anything.
Okay. I was gonna ask a really stupid question and see.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, is this the forest that I'm familiar with? And nope, we're in like a completely different area. It's definitely not the forest that I'm familiar with.
I don't know. We don't know your backstory.
You know that you don't recognize this place.
Do you have like an approximation of what time it is, or like do we have no idea?
Time, no. It is not very dark out. It's night. Moons are high in the sky. There's 2 of them, which is fun. But yeah.
How long was Kajuka in the jail?
12 years.
12. It's been 12 years.
Yeah.
Let me think about what I want to do. Any of the 5 other members of the podcast, if you want to
I was really waiting for
any
you
ideas.
I didn't want to steal your spotlight.
I mean, that's a good point. If you want to do anything about the conversation, then you're gonna have to do something about it. But if not, then
Okay, but they can also
take
like,
whatever they.
okay.
That's true. This is like
They can
collaborative
like do other
storytelling.
things.
So
Yeah.
it's like a game that we're all
No,
playing
but
fun together.
I can still do things, just of my own initiative, I suppose.
Exactly.
Meadow is gonna walk up to them and be like, "Hi, sorry, are we like gonna make camp or rest anytime soon? Cause it's been a very long day for us."
Yeah, I'm a little tuckered, I gotta say. A little tuckered.
Yeah, so Demetrius kind of looks at the two of you and he's like, yeah, we can make camp. That's actually a great idea. And then he starts like moving around to like try to set up camp, but he realizes he doesn't actually have anything to set up camp with, so he just kind of like makes like a little spot and in like a circle. He pats down some grass in like a nice like area for you to be in.
So
And he's working on starting a fire now.
Okay, wait. Might be a stupid question, but it's just because I'm silly and I forgot. Do we have all of our stuff back that was taken from us? Okay,
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Okay, so in that case, I do have like a bedroll.
Yeah, I was gonna check.
Yeah, you got a bedroll.
Can I help him set up camp?
I am also gonna cast dancing lights as a cantrip to like
Aw,
kind of illuminate
that's
the
kinda
area, so we're
cute.
not like trying to do a fire in the dark.
Okay.
I also have another question. Do any of us know whether the arch was destroyed in this like fire thing? This like attack.
You can kind of intuit because the like throne room that you were in was like very very central, and you could see like up through the roof, so you knew it was like kind of like higher up ish. Well, it wasn't like higher up, but it was like in the middle of the building, and it's a very very large thing, and you just hit Demetrius just like hit the edge of it with the fire, so
So it's okay.
you can assume that it's probably fine.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I just want to point out, since we're in a forest, that is my favored environment as a ranger.
Well, you're not in a forest.
We're in like a clearing.
clearing have
Yeah,
to
we
be
like
a
forest?
specified this.
Get dunked on.
It's like a fields area.
Damn it. Well, we're
Yeah,
near
sorry.
forests, so when we do go
Could
in
you say that
there...
we're in a meadow?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that's such a funny joke!
Whoa!
So that's
I'm so
Tim,
impressed with the comedic
first funny
ability
joke
of my
of the
good friend
episode,
Alex
guys.
here.
Let's keep it rolling.
First funny joke of the podcast, I'd say.
All of you.
how many episodes in are we?
This is number 8, I think.
God.
Number
I'd
8.
say
Oh,
10.
nine.
Really?
10. Oh my
10.
god.
Yeah.
Is the photo that's in campaign information that you put in there January?
Oh no.
Is that what it looks like right now?
That's actually exactly what it looks like right
Holy
now.
shit.
Yeah.
That's a great
Yeah.
reference for our
Information about
podcasting
campaign.
audience.
Yeah, for real.
I'll post that somewhere.
For sure.
Great.
We won't forget. Okay, so
I won't. I'll edit it.
so Ren
Yeah.
wants to go help Demetrius set up camp.
Okay. You go set up camp with
Yeah.
Demetrius then.
So
What specifically are you
I
doing?
just want to talk to him.
Ooh.
You
I
know,
also want to talk to
You know,
Kajika
as
after
one
this.
does.
Okay.
Like at the same time, but like
So, Ren, you walk up to Demetrius, and Demetrius is, he kind of looks at you and gives you an approving nod as he realizes you're trying to, like, help him set up camp. But he doesn't actually say anything to you, right now. And he just gets back to work and trying to start the fire.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So Ren is like also kind of working, and then he does a little like throat clearing thing. Like, so that was a pretty cool thing you did with your sword and the fireball earlier.
Yeah. That's... I was actually kind of taking a gamble because I didn't know if I could still do that. Glad I could.
So you've done that
was-
before? Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's well, I guess it's not really anything that I'm doing. More of like the sword is really doing it. That's this and he like kind of brandishes his like silver very shiny greatsword. He says, now this is well, I probably should have come up with a fun sword name for it a long time ago, but it doesn't have a fancy name. It's just a cool sword that I have that shoots like what's the word? I don't know. Puts magic back at magic, I guess. Is what I'm saying.
Nice.
Yeah,
I respect it. I think
that makes no sense.
They're right. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, not everyone needs to be
yeah.
magical, okay? Sometimes people can be fighters, and it's fine.
Damn right.
I apologize.
Apology
It's okay,
accepted.
I forgive you. Seredin's just like, that was very out of pocket for me.
I'll post my apology on YouTube.
My twitter.com notes
That
app.
means that
Get the
witch
twit
is
longer.
Okay, so is that all you wanted to say to Demetrius then?
I lost the train of thought of that conversation for sure.
All right. Okay.
What did he was talking about sword and then thing and then
Sword, yeah, cool thing.
Yeah, I guess so. We can.
Cool. All right. So Marsh, you are going up to Kajuka, who is like, she's lying down in the grass, just eyes closed, very peacefully. She's not asleep. You know that she's not asleep, but she's just kind of like appreciating the fact that she's not in like an enclosed space. Like, this is the first like fresh air that she or Demetrius has had in literally 12 years. So
Gotcha.
she's just like taking it all in right now as you walk up to her. What are you
So
doing?
I know she's not asleep?
You know that she's not asleep, I think.
Okay. I walk up to her and I say, are you asleep?
She kind of just opens one eye and looks at you, and she's like, no, I am not asleep. No, this is not me being sleeping.
Wonderful. I lie down next to her.
This is just like Kung Fu Panda.
Marsh is literally kung fu fighting right now. I kind of want to think about what I want to say.
See, you start a conversation intending to say something, then you forget completely.
No, I know what I want to say. I just want to figure out how I want to word it.
The dialogue
I
on this
remember what I wanted to
podcast
say
is
now.
incredible. It's
okay.
like, I cannot believe
fine.
that
We'll
they're
get back to you,
making this
background.
stuff up on the spot.
Oh god.
Okay. Kajuka. What exactly happened 12 years ago?
Well,
The truth and nothing but it, please.
I think, okay, she says, I told you the truth. Oh, yeah, I was trying to learn more magic. Silas comes up, he says, no, and reports me to Kairos, and prison, 12 years. He has my job now. That was everything.
Then what were you talking about with Demetrius?
She kind of looks at you with a start, and she closes her eyes again and lies back down, and she says, I think this conversation would be better suited for the morning, when we are all of a more renewed mind, no?
Marsh is going to take the crystal out of their pocket and just show it to her. I'm not going to tell her to open her eyes. I'm just going to hold it out to her and see if she does.
She doesn't.
Put it back in my pocket and I'll walk away.
Okay.
That's where I'm leaving that.
Okay, so Wren,
Okay.
you're with Demetrius still. You said you remember what you want to say.
Yeah. So they're just sort of like cleaning up and stuff and setting up camp. And
Demetrius has the fire going now,
Yes.
by the way. So he's kind of just like sitting back, appreciating his work,
yeah.
thinking to himself about stuff.
I think Wren like goes and sits down like next to him, but like not like close to him, but just sort of like
Yeah.
the respectable vibes, and he's just like, so, what's your deal? Because like, at first when we met you in the jail cell, like I wasn't too sure about your whole
A couple hours ago.
your whole vibe, but like I don't know, you did the thing with the sword, and like what got you in jail in the first place?
Well, I guess when I assume Kajuka's told you about her entanglement with the law that led her to be captured, but I was her right hand. She was the right hand to Kairos, and I was the right hand to her, and when she went down, that was it for me too, I guess. I don't know if I ever did anything deserving of it. I've been pretty bitter about it for the first couple years, but figured, hey, might as well just make peace with it, and so I did. And that's me.
So you've just been sitting in a prison cell making peace with it for the last how many years?
About 10.
And you didn't think to escape before a bunch of like random kids and middle-aged women came.
He chuckles to himself, and he was like, well, I guess I just guess I wasn't sure there was much of a world for me to escape back to, huh?
So is this Kairos guy really bad then? Like, is he just bad by?
He
God.
sucks. Just the worst.
Huh. Interesting.
And I think that's where we're gonna leave that. Thank you for listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
No.
Great
I
episode,
was like,
guys.
okay, yeah, we're just finished for the night, and then you're like, oh, okay, we're done.
Yeah, so the rest of you kind of just, like, take up camp. I don't think Kajuka even, like, gets, like, a bed ready. She's just sleeping in the grass. And the rest of you kind of get your setups done. How do you like to sleep? Are you going to sleep on your bedrolls, or are you going to just go, like... Are you just going to raw dog
Meadow is definitely
on the ground?
sleeping on her bedroll.
Venus is gonna.
Well, I have a bedroll, and it's like dyed black, so it's cool.
Okay.
It's got little
Flame
spikes
decans
on
on
all
it?
the four corners.
Is there a tree, even a small one, anywhere in the clearing at all?
Like a little cactus or
or a
something.
stump? A cactus?
No!
Oh, fucked up.
Yeah.
Twisted even?
Now that you say it, you actually made camp right underneath this tree that kind of like goes up and then curves around. It's not like a huge tree, but it's there.
I'm
And
asleep
you're
in that
with
tree.
it. Oh yeah.
Tree guy!
Tree guy.
A tree guy.
I'm a tree guy.
And that's the power of what my mind can do. I just made a whole tree, you guys.
Whoa.
The tree's been there for 50 years, and I just made it up.
Shit.
Holy
Is this
shit.
the tapestry is coming back, bro?
OMG.
A tapestry.
Wait, before I go to bed, I check the tapestry again. Has anything changed? I don't think it would. Okay.
No.
There's a tree with 6 figures under it and one on top.
No, there's no tree on it. Nothing's changed about it.
I am gonna say that Marsh sleeping, when they do sleep, is very in character for them. I have a winter blanket, so I'm gonna sleep on that, and then my pillow is gonna be some stacked herbology books.
Nice.
Nice.
Like a nerd.
I'm comfortable.
Sleeping with the book under your pillow so you
my-
absorb the information as you sleep. I did that. And
Yeah.
I think Wren sleeps on his back with his arms crossed over his chest.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's perfect!
I feel like that's how he goes to sleep, but then he wakes up, he's like completely flipped around, like his head's in the wrong like end of his
And
bedroll.
he's like cuddling his bedroll like a fucking stuffed animal.
Yeah.
It's normal. Everyone does it.
Okay, this is
Sucking
good.
on his thumb. Anyways.
I didn't get to say how Venus sleeps. My turn.
So, yeah.
Venus pulls out her bedroll and she's laying on it, but at some point in the night she like rolls off of it and she's just like starfish on the
No.
grass. That's it.
That's valid. Wait, stomach
It's
down or
amazing.
back down?
She flip flops throughout the whole night.
Good. Good.
Very indecisive.
No one
Perfect.
sleep next to her.
Fantastic. Okay, so all that being said, you are up now. It's the morning. You wake up with the sun, and I think, Marsh, you are woken up by the sound of Demetrius and Kajuka kind of arguing again. And pretty soon, everybody else is the rest of the five of you are also awake, and you can all kind of hear them arguing about this. And Demetrius is like, no, we can't. It's probably overrun. We can't. And Kajuka's like, it's the only place that we can. Where else would we go? Where else?
What are we? What are we talking about?
They look at you and they realize that all of you are awake, and then Kajuka makes eye contact with you, Marsh, and then looks at the rest of the group, and Demetrius says, well, I guess we're just trying to figure out where to go next, because clearly we can't stay here. It's very, very close to Shiftstone, which I'm actually, frankly, lapse in judgment, probably would have gotten captured. I'm surprised that we didn't. But that's okay. Kajuka here wants to go to Northelm Keep, which, and then Kajuka interrupts, says, it is probably the safest place in the entire planet, seeing as the two of us literally are the only ones capable of getting in. And Demetrius says, there's no way that Kairos didn't find a way around that in 12 years, Kajuka? There's no way. And then Kajuka says, oh, all right, then this makes perfect sense. So you want to go to, he wants to go to South Pharaoh, which is the closest town to here, which also is almost definitely overrun with Kairos bandits. So, just because it is closer than Northelm Keep, Northelm would be so much safer and better to camp for a longer period of time. And Demetrius like, what? We're gonna just keep going in circles here. What do you think? And looks at the five of you.
Respectively.
Well, South Pharaoh would be just a few hours that way, and points in the direction of just the vast expanse of the plains. And Kajuka says, and Northelm Keep would be just over there, and points at the mountain.
How far is just over there, like time-wise?
A few hours, yeah.
Oh, that's
walk.
not that bad.
Maybe a day's walk.
Oh, that sounds good.
So question.
Okay, guys,
Is this keep like a place that Kairos definitely knew about before you guys got captured, or?
Okay, so Northern Keep was more or less while I was in Kairos regime, it was my base of operations. It was our base of operations, and the thing about it is that there's an enchantment on the door that it will only open if both mine and Demetrius, our hands are on the door. It'll only open if both of our hands are on the door. So I do not see a way where it will be unsafe in there.
So, and you're sure that neither of you got your hands chopped
just
off
show
or
us your
got
hands,
drugged
let us
and
make
put
sure
your hands
that
on
you
the
have
wall,
your hands I know that it's easy to forget that you've gotten your hand chopped off, but we gotta make sure.
Demetrius says, "Wow, yeah, you're right. I had a hand appointment to get to 8 years ago. Never even checked in. Never even called back. You're so right."
Oh, so did your hands get cut off and then regrow?
No.
Oh, okay.
That we know of.
Could the door just be blown up, maybe, and he just got in like that?
That's also
See, yes,
a
this
good
is
point.
this is a possibility too.
The only thing about the city is that we are fugitives who escaped from jail, and I feel like the first place that soldiers would go to is the nearest town.
We can wear
That
disguises.
sounds like bad news.
There's a lot of people in towns, and you can just kind of blend into crowds if you're disguised, Especially if most of the people don't
Disguises.
know what you
Exactly.
look like. Most of the strangers that we meet on the street aren't gonna know what you look like.
How would they know what you look like? Exactly.
Marsh is 8 feet
That is
tall.
a good point, yeah. Can we do the opposite of being two kids in a trench coat and just have them walk on their knees or something?
Just cut Marsh in half.
For sure.
Just split Marsh in half.
King Solomon style.
Oh, God.
Like,
I mean, no, I don't have that spell. Oh, I have my spell slots. I have to restore my spell slots.
Oh, yeah. That was a long rest, so if you haven't recovered HP or anything yet,
Boom.
that's
I
the
can
time
do
to do it
things
now,
again.
is right now.
Imagine
May I
needing
ask a
spell
thing,
slots.
friends?
Ask away, Venus.
What is our plan after this? I know, like, okay, so we did just escape a place that we just appeared out of nowhere, and now I know you guys, Kajuka and Demetrius, you guys been here for a while, but we haven't. So what's our plan here, guys? I was really excited to visit here at first, but now it seems like the only way out is quite perilous. Thoughts?
They both kind of look at you. You can tell they're confused by what you mean, and Kashuka says, "You keep saying that you haven't been here long. I don't
Yeah, we're not
think I
quite
understand what
from
you
around
mean
here.
fully. So I guess the next step, once we find out like where to be safe, is to kind of figure out
We
what
could
all that
explain what that means
means
right now.
for you and for me.
Or like on the way to one of the places, I guess, if we don't want to stand around. But when we
Perfect.
get, what is the plan? You didn't answer the question. What is the plan when we get there? You did kind of dodge the question there. Like, what are we doing there apart from hiding? Because if we're gonna be hiding out there for a while, we are gonna need like food and stuff.
And then Demetrius points at you while looking at Kajuka, says, "Food. Great point. Is there gonna be any food at North Elm? Is there gonna be any food in North Elm? 12-year-old food, maybe."
what if we just stop at the town, like one of us in disguise
we
gets
leave.
food, and then we
Sorry,
go to the
Seredin, you're not
other
gonna.
place.
You're hard to disguise. So like some of us that are less conspicuous, go into the town and get some food.
I'm pretty stealthy.
Splitting up.
Some of
I
us.
love
feel
this
like
idea.
I might be the only one who's not extremely conspicuous.
Excuse me, I'm very inconspicuous.
Okay, so we got one of us is
So
like
inconspicuous.
Genuinely.
One of us is a literal possum. One of us is like bright pink skin, and okay, you're like less conspicuous than they are, I
Well-
suppose. And the others have been
Yeah.
prisoners for 12
Exactly.
years.
I have this hood, especially if we disguise me. I don't know. Pretty small.
These
Relatively.
people act like they've never seen a field book.
Exactly.
I
So
don't-
is
Yeah.
that the plan then?
I don't
We just-
know anything. I mean, I would like one of the real adults to come with.
Demetrius?
I'm a real
No,
adult.
not you.
Hey
You're-
guys,
you're-
here's an idea. What
you're
if we paint me
pink.
purple?
You have horns.
What if I change color? I can find some berries around here.
Oh god. Venus, I love you. Please.
Yeah?
Please go to the keep. We need you on that mission to keep them in line.
Oh.
You know how
yeah,
you know how
okay.
Seredin
Keep them in
gets.
line.
That's the thing. Also,
Oh.
I kind of don't. I don't know what they're talking about. Seredin is definitely
Hey!
the bravest person here. But I.
Hey.
No, I'm just. You know what? I don't know what. I barely know you. And I owe Seredin my life. So. I don't love leaving them behind either. I just don't know how we disguise the literal possum of it all.
As they're arguing, can I go over and talk to Kajuka again? Kajuka?
Yes.
Could you be my dog? Is it offensive if I put you on a leash and we pretend that you're my dog? I know you won't love it, but like...
I
No,
don't
know,
love the
I
idea.
know, but
I'll
it's
say
like-
that.
I just don't know how to get...
Hey,
I just-
that's a weird fucking dog.
true, but I just don't know how to get away with disguising you as like, what, a halfling? You're so furry. You have a tail.
I'll sit in a fucking backpack.
You can sit in a
I'll sit in a
backpack.
backpack. I'll be a hairy
You could-
baby
or
in a
you could
backpack.
be a backpack and not show the face. Maybe?
Okay, Marsh, what are you gonna be doing with Kajuka?
Sorry, I was just thinking of that video where it's like, that's a weird fucking cat. That's a weird fucking cat. I just want to kind of like pull her away from the group and talk to her. Then,
Okay.
we have rested up for the night. During the night. I would like to continue our conversation.
You asked what we were talking about last night, and this is it. We are trying to figure out where to go. Really, that was all.
Can I do a perception check on her?
I
This
guess
is
Shifty as hell.
I think the check would be insight.
Yeah.
Insight, yes. Ooh. That's not great. Hold on. 13.
Okay. She definitely is like bothered by something, but
Besides
Not
the
doing my dice.
argument?
besides the argument, yeah.
Okay.
But you don't know what.
Were you and Dimitris
Yes.
born here in this world?
Yes. Is that an option?
Just like imagine if someone asked you that.
Was that optional? Hey, Raina, quick question. Did you originate on Earth?
Were you like born here in like this galaxy or whatever?
No, I'm actually that story about how that goddess was like I think was it Athena? No, it was Aphrodite, I think, who originated from like sea foam. Anyway,
You're
Yeah.
full of stories.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I was
still on the
actually a
Earth.
C-section, so I wasn't born, and so I
Wow.
can kill Macbeth.
Okay, that is all I wanted to know. Marsh's accent has definitely transferred
Yeah,
into
I
German.
was-
Yeah, I was gonna say
noticing.
I think
earlier.
you're just trying to
you were,
copy Kajuka
so
here
German.
a little bit.
No!
Not actually, but it is. I'm digging it, kinda.
We
I don't know how I feel about
we
it
have
yet.
at least one
Um,
German listener, so watch out.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh, okay. Well, I mean, I am German, so,
So Kajuka says, "Okay, so we vote. What is happening? Who wants to go? Who wants to go to South Faro, and who wants to go to North Helm?
Can't we all just go to?
is the hands, right?
What?
North Helm is the one with the hands across the mountain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had them right.
Can't we all just like go at once, but then like some of us stay outside the town and others go in? This feels a little dangerous to split
Yeah,
everyone
it's
up
just
like
that-
that.
I didn't think we were going to split up. I was just saying,
but I think that
are
we
we
talking
going here
about
or
going
are
to
we
the
going
town
to go there?
first for supplies and food and stuff, and then going to North Hub. But not all of us.
Is this
because some
the
of us
consensus?
are very quickly recognizable.
Not like me.
And then the rest... Then... That was fucking French for a minute. And then the rest of us stay in the camp?
I don't know what the rest
Or-
of you do.
Can I tell you what
That-
I was picturing when I proposed this?
Sure.
Mhm.
We all walk to the town. Some of us hide behind like, I don't
Conveniently
know,
shaped
a
vases.
bunch of hay, a conveniently shaped tree or vase, and then the rest of you
Or
go
rock.
in, and then we all book it to the mountains. This is my.
It's
mean,
just
there-
like an
um,
Undertale.
It's
It's
just like
just-
Undertale.
It's not like we're hiding out here
Oh
in
my
the
God.
fields. Is there
Yeah, could you
is
guys
there
just hide
more
in the woods?
hideable terrain between here and
What
the
woods?
town? Like, is there a forest or something that we could leave people in?
No.
Oh god, that's great.
Damn it.
That would be an issue going to South Faro. That's basically the only issue that there is going to South Faro, is that if we wanted to have some people stay outside, that would raise a lot of questions and draw a lot of attention.
Loitering.
Loitering is
Damn.
illegal,
Can
That's
I
kinda
roughly be as
shitty.
evil?
I guess.
Yeah. Really goes to show you. My take is all of us going to South Faro is a bad idea. We are going to get caught. Some of us going to South Faro is a better idea, but what the fuck are the rest of y'all doing?
Yeah, exactly.
And we need food.
We do need to eat.
Do
we
we
don't
need
have
food,
that
though?
many rations,
I
I
thought-
don't think.
Food, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'd love to have some actual stuff.
Or maybe there's cool weapons in the town. Cool weapons to get and armor. Cool stuff. Buy.
Ain't that the truth? Now, as the DM, I'm just gonna say we've been talking about
Too
this for
long.
like
Too
30,
long.
30 minutes.
Yes.
Like, which is about like 25 more minutes than I thought we would be.
I thought that we were done after the first when we said we were gonna split up.
Yeah,
no,
so
just-
real.
I guess we just leave, like, if there isn't a hiding place and we don't want people to start walking in the other direction because that splits us up too much, like, really the best thing we can do is leave people behind here and they hide as best as they can and we just go to the town.
I am good with that.
Yes.
So then who's
I
going
have
to town?
books to
Who's
read.
I'm obviously Meadow is probably the least recognized because like she doesn't have any like horns or she's not a possum, she's not 8 feet tall. She's just like a human girl, you know?
I'm also
she can't
pretty
go alone
normal.
because she won't find it.
I vote Meadow, Ren, and Demetrius.
I think that Wren, that makes the most sense. I take you and Meadow, and Kajuka, you lead. You 4 over there to North Elm is the plan.
Why not?
Okay.
Marsh gives a thumbs up.
Hey everybody, it's Tin. I'm here with some ads. You know how it goes. It's ads. I just said ads 3 times, and there's the 4th. Just want to give a very quick thanks to Dax Seredin on Reddit. That's DAXAYRTON on Reddit. He's got some pretty cool homebrew stuff. Thank you to him for letting us use the race for Seredin. He's cool. Check him out. Thank you for listening. It's kind of crazy that anybody's listening still, but here you are. Thank you. And this one's a little bit late, which is that's just on me. I'll try not to have it happen again. You can follow all our social medias at linktr.ee/The Dice Club Podcast. It is not case sensitive, so you can just go there and follow all the social medias. You can share that link. It's got links to the show, basically everywhere. If you want to tell somebody about the show, it would be absolutely incredible. It would just mean the world to me. We just cannot grow without word of mouth. So I would very much appreciate it. I know my co-hosts would also appreciate if you would tell somebody who you think might be into it. If you like the show, that'd be great. If you want to post about the show, you can use the hashtag #TheDicecast. The "the" in there is very important because otherwise you just get a bunch of people making dice because it's Dicecast and that's a whole thing. But yeah, thanks for still being here. Thanks for everything. You guys are great. Next episode will probably be up November 1st. Yikers. November, huh? We're getting real close to a year. Happy spooky season, and I'll see you in November. The 3 of you, Meadow, Wren, and Demetrius, you have just parted ways with the rest of your group who's going to North Helm. Where
Well, we should
are you going? Well,
Yeah.
I guess Demetrius is taking
just
you.
saying that
What
we
are you doing now?
at the very least be wearing different clothes than when we escaped from prison literally yesterday. So I don't know what it's not like I have a disguise laying around. So I'm wondering, how big is Wren?
5'9". I'm normal.
What did you say? Oh,
5'9".
And you're more muscular, but I'm
Okay,
taller.
we're both so
We
normal.
could conceivably wear each other's clothes.
Do you just want to switch outfits? Sure. I
I
mean,
don't know
like,
about the... Do you have any, like, other clothes than the whole sleeveless, muscle...
yeah. Do you have any other clothes than the whole like forest?
The, like, fancy forest dress
Skirt
thing? I mean, they all
vibes.
have kind of this vibe. I think they're, you don't have to wear the corset.
I mean, if we're switching clothes, I'm wearing a corset.
I just don't
Fuck
know, because
you.
I'm very thin and you're quite muscly, so I don't know if you fit into the corset. You'd have to lace it quite loose.
Okay.
You can try.
I'll lace it It'll
But
be a
just, like-
vibe.
just, like,
It'll be
don't-
fashion. Fuck you.
I
Okay,
don't
I'm
want- I
taking
don't
your
want
skirt.
anything to,
Fuck
like,
you.
like tear over your. bulging
Ren
muscles.
is taking off his shirt. Ren is taking
Meadow
off his
is
shirt.
not doing that.
Demetrius looks away.
Meadow is doing that thing that you do at like the beach, where she has like.
Are you
Except instead of a beach towel, she's holding like her cape and like waiting for you to give her your shirt. And like.
Yeah, I'm like turned away
Oh
respectfully.
no! Oh, she does not care.
Are they
She
doing
doesn't
this
care, she's
while
doing
at
it
the
anyway.
camp or no?
No, you've split. You've parted ways.
Okay.
Why are you
You're no
why is
longer inside of
Demetrius
each other.
saying that?
Say inside of
Inside.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Ten.
Why would you
Huh?
phrase it like that?
What?
You
What did I
said
say?
you're no longer still inside of each other.
In sight of each other.
Oh!
Gang.
Am I the only one who understood what he said? Literally everyone else heard inside.
Yes, I also heard inside.
Oh shit.
Like we were never.
Oh my
Okay, so
word.
Ren hands Meadow his shirt and his cape to cover herself with.
What did you say?
I hand you my shirt and my
Right,
cape.
so she's putting that on. I think it's like you can tell that they're not like you can tell that they don't fit well, but it's like we can wear them.
But like I have lots of belts, you can
No, but I
fucking
mean like
cinch
the
it.
clothes switching in general. Like you can see that
Yeah.
it's not tailored to
It's
us,
so-
but like we
it's-
can get it on.
Yeah.
The clothes, we can get the clothes on.
I'm doing a sort of like summery cottagecore, but also goth because I still have the eyeliner on.
I mean, she could have lended. She
And
has
you're
a
like-
change
like
of clothes. We can say that her other dress is like a darker green.
Yeah, it's kind of
I have a
vibey.
very actually important
Yeah.
question that's out of character.
Okay. Okay.
Does Wren take the charcoal from the fire that we made the previous night in the morning to use that
I
as
mean,
his
of
eyeliner?
course.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Meadow, do you want
Some
some
vibes.
eyeliner to
Anyways.
really sell the look?
Yes. You know what?
Because right now you're giving a little bit of poser.
I do want the eyeliner. Yes. Thank you. I don't love this. So, you know,
Okay.
I gotta sell it clearly. And she's like pulled the hood up of your
Alright,
cape,
so
and
you-
it covers her eyes
a
anyway, so
funky
you can
little
see the
cat eye.
eyeliner.
No, but it's there and you can tell.
Cool. So that's conversations like happening as you just kind of like continue walking towards South Faro, and you
Wren
See-
is such a punk. He can do eyeliner
Yeah,
wall
and,
walk.
and
Yeah, for sure.
Meadow is just like
Yeah.
doing
I'm doing
little
it, like, in
waves
my sword.
into Wren's hair, and like she's taking flowers out of her hair and sticking them in Wren's hair.
Wait, that's cute. Hell yeah.
love the flavor and the time it took to say the flavor.
welcome.
So
What do you want from us?
you to move a little bit. Anyways.
Sorry.
So you are on the path to South Faro, and you're just kind of talking about that for a while. I guess it takes you a couple hours to sort everything out because now you can see South Faro in the distance, and it's got like Demetrius kind of says no. And you can see that it is this like walled in place. There's kind of a gate at the front of it with like towers on either end, crudely made with just like some like light wood and like more sticks and stuff. You can tell that Kairos really likes sticks, but
Oh no.
yeah, and it has like those, you know, when they have like as barricades, like sticks kind of like up against each other and like across.
Those are called asparagus borders. I'm not
Are
joking.
they? Oh my god.
Asparagus borders?
It's something like that. It's called like
Gus,
asparagus.
Oh
Gus
god.
time.
Gus time.
So okay, so it's got those like like leading out along the pathway like a few hundred feet out of the wall, and there's like those same kind of sticks pointing like outwards along the wall. Demetrius says, this is really, really not a great sign. And he's, while you guys were changing, he has also taken off his, like, big, like, metal armor, and he's wearing just kind of, like, some normal, like, still darkly colored clothes underneath, and he has it, it's strapped to his back, like, wrapped in, like, I think in his bedroll, and he's just carrying it over his back so as to not be immediately recognized. And, as you approach, you can see there are two bandits wearing the same kind of garb as before. It's a little bit different, actually. It looks like a more simple version of Kajuka and Demetrius's, like, black metal armor, but it's, like, more sparse and sparse. Sorry,
Sparse.
that's the word. It's more sparse and like
Sparsagus.
there's more leather included. And as you are like a few hundred feet away from the gate, you can see there's like actually a group of 3 people talking to the guards. And then Demetrius goes still and immediately turns around as you realize that there is 2 bandits as well as
Uh-oh.
Silas.
Yeah, no, that is not gonna work on him.
Oh my god.
So, Marsh and Seredin and Venus, you are now in the forest. You've walked to it, and now you're inside of it.
Yes, this is
and-
my preferred terrain. I can do so much cool stuff in here. So
Okay.
Say.
Cool thing
Good
right
to
now.
know. Do a cool thing. Do a cool thing,
okay, let me
Seredin.
look at my features and traits. So my proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills with
Damn.
intelligence and wisdom checks.
Wow.
While traveling an
Dang.
hour or more in your chosen terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. We can't come lost except by magical means, and I'm alert to danger even when I'm engaged in another activity, and I can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone. I find twice as much food while foraging, and while tracking creatures, I learn the exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Jesus. Kept on going.
Wow.
So, this is... Anyway.
That's OP. All right.
Nice. Okay, so you are walking then, and yeah, you're just kind of going through the forest, doing some cool stuff.
I do, like, flips and stuff, like, constantly.
I have an herbalism kit, which I don't know what that means.
You can make herbs, I guess, on the go.
You just doing it while we're walking? I've got clippers, mortar, and pestle, and pouches and vials used by herbalists to create remedies and potions. Let's just keep reading our proficiencies.
Cool, so we're just kind of reading our character sheets.
Hey guys, did you know I'm
don't have an
resistant
issue
to
with that. You
fire?
have an issue
I
with,
didn't know that.
like, flavor when changing the outfits. Okay, I see. Favorite players.
Okay, but you were
I
talking
was
about that for so long. We've been on their scene for a
really
little
happy
bit.
that I had a mortar and pestle, because that's really cool, actually.
That is pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking the place out. I've only really been in, like, a really kind of big forest for, like, most of my life.
Same.
So I'm not used to this type of forest. I don't know how to describe it other than that, but, like...
Yeah. It's not super dissimilar from, like, what you're used to, actually. But yeah. Trees aren't quite as big, I don't think.
Yeah, it was big ass. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around, I think, as we're walking. Can I do just, like, a general perception check? Like,
Sure.
just of the area? See if I see any cool
I think you're the best suited for this.
little, like...
Yeah. Totally.
Can I have advantage on that?
No.
Why would you have advantage?
Actually. You're not...
Because I'm used to forest
You
and things
use
like
that
and
reason
Out of everybody
so
here,
much.
No.
I said,
I might have
this is
advantage.
really rude, actually. I got a 10.
Okay, with a 10, you're in a forest, and there's some cool stuff. You can see, actually, up ahead of you, there's, like, some, like, vines.
Let's go check out the vines. I want to check out the vines.
It's still like on the path, so you don't even need to like divert your course or anything. There's vines like
I would've diverted
dangling down from the
anyways.
trees, and it's like kind of spreading across the pathway a little bit. And yeah, what are you doing here at these vines?
Do I recognize the types of vines they are?
No.
I'm really good at recognizing vines. Fuck you. Okay.
Can we move on, please? I'm pushing Marsh out of the way.
I don't
any, like,
think I don't think
okay.
we've ever talked about your vine recognizing abilities. I'm pretty sure
They get
That's
it
not
from
one of your
watching Vine
fortes.
compilations.
I knew someone was gonna make
Vines
this
that
joke.
really butter my croissant.
Marsh checks out the vines, and one of the vines has text on it, and they look closer, and it says, road work ahead.
And then Marsh is like, Ja, I sure I'm retiring actually now.
Yes.
Alienated
Yeah.
It's Ja, but in like a cool, like Christoph Gavin way. Okay.
They're telling us
When
to
someone
shut
asks
up.
me my favorite movie about sharks, Ja.
Anyways, what are you doing with the vines?
Say you walk away
Are
from
they
them.
connected to like anything other than the tree, like a cool ruin or statue or anything?
No, you can. They're like kind of like bunched up a little bit, like farther down to like
Okay,
a
take
plant.
a sample of them and continue walking.
Hey, is Kajuka with us?
I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing here.
Yeah, Kajuka is with you. You take a. How are you taking a sample?
With my clippers. I cut them.
Okay, you grab the a vine, and as you
Wow, it
grab
says
it and
free
pick it
shit.
up, it grabs you back.
God.
Actually, it wraps around your arm, and it kind of whips you up.
Is this a
Into
joke
the
or
air.
is this real?
No, this is genuine. This is real.
Okay.
It whips you up into the air. You're dangled, and now you can see the rest of the vines kind of like starting to enter into motion, and there's a spot where they all kind of like bunch together into this like lump of like green like moss and fungus, and you can see there are three kind of protrusions that open up, and you can see between them are like strands of gooey sap and like thorns in what looks like the arrangement of teeth, and it roars at you.